I think if dance wasn't in my life, it would just not be my life. No, I cannot imagine it not being in my life because it is. And yeah. Actually, my interest for dance started when I was very young, like I would say 6 years old. Any occasion that I had, I would dance and I would just feel good. I would feel good to move. There was some kind of a flow in my body that I just really enjoyed feeling. And very quickly I got obsessed by it. But dance was just not really around because my parents were working in season. So I would do half a year in the mountain, half a year in the south of France. So I started dancing only when I was 15. And this is when we moved to Albertville, and there was a dance school. My mom put me in that school, and I finally started. I arrived in this dance class with girls my age, and they were already dancing. And I just remember my first class, I was just lost because they just knew what to do, and I was kind of following. But somehow I just loved it. There was something about it. I just was waiting for that one class a week, every week, like it was the thing that I wanted to do, the only thing that I wanted to do. And I think that obsession made me improve quickly, and I started to catch up, and feeling myself catching up made me even more motivated. So I just worked really hard, and very quickly I knew, wow, this is just what I want to do every day, all the time. So it's kind of like started, as I started dancing, I kind of knew that this is what I wanted to do with my life. It happens very quickly after that. Of course, I had a support system that encouraged me. I had teachers that, told me that I had something, and encouraged by people that believed that I could do it. I was basically about to finish my exams, and I had this very, very strong intuition that told me that I had to do it now. It had to happen now. I couldn't wait a year or two. So I put an ultimatum on my parents, and I told them, listen, I want to stop school and I want to go live with my aunt that has a dance school. My mom accepted. She kind of believed. So she let me leave school and go live with my aunts. And when I was there, I felt already that I wanted more. I wanted like some kind of higher level school, and I just wanted to see, okay, what's the next step up? And then I found Ballet Junior of Geneva in Switzerland, But my level in ballet wasn't very good at this time. So they took me because of my contemporary level, because they liked how I move. But they told me that I had to catch up in ballet. So I would just take a lot of ballet classes, a lot of ballet. But it paid off because I improved. And somehow the more step I would take, the more I wanted more. And I was kind of curious to where the limit would be and how far could I go. In my second year, I found out NDT, and I just loved what they did. I would see dancers looking incredible doing a style and looking incredible doing something completely opposite. And it felt like, wow, they can do it all, and they can do so many different things and still be so good at everything. And that was so attractive to me. Somehow it was just the way I wanted to do things. I wanted it all. I wanted to be able to bring colors and different way of moving to myself. So instantly, that became my goal company. So I auditioned in my second year of Geneva for NDT2, and I actually didn't get the contract right away. But a few months later, a spot freed up, so I got the contract that year. So when I joined NDT, I actually was dancing for 5 years, which is not so long. I got there and I looked around and I saw all these dancers, and I felt like, wow, did they make a mistake? Taking me, like, what am I doing here? Can I even do this? Like, these dancers are incredible and I'm nothing. Like, I'm still running, trying to catch up. So it was constantly battling doubt, ambition, because I just kept wanting it and kept fighting for it. And at the same time, telling myself every day that I didn't belong, that I was not good enough. So it was a constant mental battle with myself. But I guess it also pushed me. It also made me keep on working harder, like keep on wanting to be seen. And I was seeking a certain validation. Struggle has always been a part of me. I just think it's important to also accept to suffer as much as accept to be happy. I didn't want things to just be smooth, easy, and beautiful, because that bores me. It was a hard start, but it transformed and evolved. You know, I was 20 when I entered, and I left, I was 32. So it's almost like I grew up there, and it was intense, and it was beautiful and hard, and it was my life, basically. For 12 years, it was like my life was focused on that. You know, 12 years is a long time, and what I look for in works that I do, I think that evolved also with all these years, and it naturally kind of happens inside of me. I just started to feel like my fire was slowly going down. Something in me was stopping being as alive as it was before. So I stopped in NDT when I felt simply that I needed more, but not the same kind of more than when I was, you know, studying and in dance school, and not the more where you just want to like reach the next level. More, and I just wanted difference. I'm not old, but I'm also not 25. So I just felt if you want to like restart and be out there and do new things, it's now. The hardest part of that transition at first was to let go of stability, because I had, you know, a lot of instabilities in my life when I was young. And actually to be in NDT was exactly what I needed, to have that stability, to be put in one place, to commit for so long to that one thing. So I went into freelancing. So basically the opposite of being in a company. And I also don't want to only dance. So now I'm also assisting choreographers, restaging pieces, coaching. So basically I took a step on the other side to see it from a different angle. So that was the hardest part, to go in the unknown in every direction, but also so exciting. I found a freedom that I really needed, because I think if you want to grow in life, or if you want to, you just have to go for it. You just have to do it. Often I say that dance saved my life, in a way, because it came into my life when I really needed it. It gave me a dream. It gave me a passion that I've never felt before. It gave me a place where I could be who I was, a community of people that belong to that same world. And I think in a way dancers are people that in their own way didn't fit the box of a regular life. And somehow dance gave me this way to express myself that is hard to describe, because it's not with words, it's with your body. Even though doubt is always present, I feel more and more true to who I am as a person. And I think it added on to my dancing. So now I'm having this new life starting. I kind of want to live in the present for a second, and that's because I just want to live into what I'm doing now and experience this new life and experience all these things that I'm doing. I am ambitious, will always be ambitious, but I feel less ambitious about me. It's not all about me anymore. It's about also what I can share. At least for now, this is how I see it. If I would have to describe contemporary dance, it's just kind of hard to describe. It's more about how it's going to make you feel than the story. There are so many sensations that go through your body that are connected to your emotions. And this is what I love when I dance myself. I always look for these different kind of sensations / feelings. And this, for me, created a whole place where I could express all these different feelings, because I'm just full of it all the time, and sometimes overwhelming to me. Sorry, getting emotional. Don't put that in. Well, that's what I mean. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's just the only way I can describe it. And it just felt very true. And so it made me emotional. And then dance came, and it just made so much sense to me. I love to see in dancers today, or in artists in general, is when they can bring this level of truth to their art, just being open and show who you are in a way. You're not afraid to feel the pain, because the pain is already there anyway. So you just use it. If I would talk to myself, I would say, I just don't think there are shortcuts. I wouldn't change a thing. And I would tell her that she's gonna go through struggle and good times, and she has to go through it. There is no way around. Like, look for more, like go out of your comfort zone. That's what will make you grow, but that's scary. But being scared is good.